After their church was destroyed in a fire in July, the Church of Visitation and Westphalia's youth group is showing their appreciation to first responders. Fox 44's Kendall Green was there for the youth group's appreciation dinner tonight. He joins us live. Hey, Kendall.
Hey, Adam, the elder of the church, the family, and the parents say they couldn't miss their opportunity to honor those first responders tonight.
It just means a lot knowing that kids in the community care.
Tracy Miller and dozens of firefighters were welcomed with smiles of appreciation from the youth group at the Church of Visitation in Westphalia. At the door, they were given a token Tracy says he plans to keep with him for a very long time.
They had these little I don't know if you want to call it a pamphlet of the Westphalia Parish Hall, and then with the fireman's prayer on the back. It was a really neat thing they did in remembrance of it.
Catherine Wildy helped put the event together when the youth came up with the idea. This after several fire departments responded to the fire that completely destroyed the church in July.
Ever since the fire, a lot of our youth have been very brokenhearted about it, but also wanted to give back to the community and to the people who assisted with the fire.
One of the students, a part of the youth group, tells Fox 44 that they wanted to make sure the hard work of the firefighters didn't go unnoticed.
We want everybody to know how grateful we are for everything they did for us, because it was a really hard time, and everybody's support was a lot easier to take.
The group's kind gesture has left an impression firefighters say will last a lifetime.
I mean, I'll think about them all the time on that part of it. I mean, we were at the fire for 2.5 days, but I mean, most of these kids were there giving water out that first day within an hour.
We spoke to the pastor who said he couldn't be more proud of the youth's display of character tonight. Reporting in the control room, Kendall Green, Fox 44 News.